Hi, I'm Duran Weisbarth with Weisbarth and Associates. Welcome to my March 2023 market update report. Just when it looked like the real estate market was starting to level off and reach some sort of stability, the latest data suggests continued volatility. Well, maybe. I say maybe because there are two ways to look at the current situation. On the one hand, when comparing the February data to the January data, we have several data sets that all point in the similar direction. Take a look at these charts. The number of new listings in blue, the number of pending sales, meaning accepted an offer but didn't close yet, in orange, and the number of closed sales in green are all increasing in King County. In fact, the number of new listings and pending sales are almost the same, which means that buyers are snatching up almost all of the homes that are listed. And despite all these sales, inventory levels are still going down. In King County, homes for sale dropped by over 11%. The number of days that a home sits on the market is trending downwards sharply as well. In residential Seattle, in orange, the median number of days that homes sat for sale before selling in January was 28 days, and it's now down to 12 days. Across King County, in blue, you see the same trend going from 34 days in January down to 20 days in February. This is really, really dramatic. By the way, if you want to look at these charts and read my reports at your pace and leisure, you'll find all this information on my March newsletter available online and for download for free at weisbarth.com/newsletter. That's weisbarth.com/newsletter. So, more buyers, less selection, faster sales, more competition. Sounds familiar? Put all these data sets together and you see a return to the pressure that led to the big price increases around this time of year in 2021 and 2022. But then, on the other hand, there's another data set that seems to put the brakes on this narrative. The median sale price for King County and Seattle are not rising much at all. As you can see in this chart, I highlighted the first quarter of every year so that you can see the huge spikes in home prices in 2021 and 2022 around this time of year. But this year, median prices barely budged from January to February. Now, this doesn't mean that they won't increase more sharply in the coming months. In fact, we are already seeing many home sales selling with multiple offers. But the prices aren't rising as sharply like they did before. So while the market is responding to all the market pressure, at least so far, it's not reacting in a crazy way like we'd seen before. One explanation for the slow appreciation is the recent rise in mortgage interest rates. As a reminder, mortgage interest rates are affected primarily by inflation, which seems to have slowed its downward trend over the past couple of months. More recently, we've seen some reaction to the bank failures, but that reaction seems to have been short-lived. So it's very possible that when some of these uncertainties clear up, we'll see mortgage interest rates drop, which will bring even more buyers to the market, which will increase the demand pressure on the market. On the supply side, we are definitely seeing more homes coming on the market as we move deeper into the spring sale season. This, of course, will ease some of the supply pressure on the market. But how will these two forces, supply and demand, interact? And more importantly, how will they affect pricing? That question remains to be seen. So, what does all this mean to you? Well, if you're a seller, you're still very much in the driver's seat, as we're still very much in seller's market territory, even if it's not quite as pronounced as it was in the same time this year and the year before that. If you're a buyer, the rising number of new listings means that you'll have more options and better options. For both buyers and sellers, as I suggest every month, the critical thing to do is to educate yourself on what you need to do to be prepared for the market so that you can maximize your result. My team and I offer free, no obligation consultation. That means that you are not obligated to work with us. Although I admit, my hope is that once you see and hear what we have to offer, that you'll choose to work with us because we are the obvious choice to give you the best representation. Now, if this is something that you're interested in, please give me a call at 206-779-9808. That's 206-779-9808. Or send me a message through this site, or send me a safe, secure, and confidential message through my website at weisbarth.com. That's weisbarth.com. Thanks for watching. If you found this information useful and helpful, please share it with others. If you know someone who is considering buying or selling a home, please refer them to us by phone, email, or through my website, weisbarth.com. That's weisbarth.com. Please remember to like, subscribe, and follow for more great insights, charts, and tips on my monthly vlog, and read our monthly newsletter at weisbarth.com/newsletter. That's weisbarth.com/newsletter. I'm Doron Weisbarth with Weisbarth and Associates. Thanks again, and see you next month.